Okay, so maybe as Samus main in the past, now transitioned to Wolf. So you might be right. That might be the same person.
Unheard of. Climbing in the tiers.
Right.
Not a bad thing for your chances.
Either way, lately Pepperoni's been playing this Wolf, and he's been looking unstoppable. He's a very great player.
Unstoppable, you say. See, ladies and gentlemen, in stream, I have been out of the loop for quite some time, so any player is a new player to me. But if they put on a show, and I can see that, clearly the talent pool at UCSD has grown quite a bit. What was that? Sorry, we just had a big Yoshi pop up on stream for a second. That was Shellis, if you could.
I don't think that went stream, but
no, I wish it did. That'd been really funny.
But here we go. Heading into this match here. Getting started, Pepperoni's got a nice little percent advantage here, but now Mark's starting to get some percent onto him himself. Here we go, just kind of some trading blows, a bit in the neutral here. No one getting a huge advantage into this match.
30 seconds have passed, and I would only need about 10 or 15 really to see that these two are definitely not beginners. That much is easily evident because, of course,
what a grab.
Going into this as someone who's been out of the loop for so long, any unfamiliar name, any unfamiliar tag has an equally high chance of being a beginner. But clearly in this case,
these are some seasoned players.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. These are some very good, very strong players. They know what they're doing here on this stage, and this is going to be a great match to watch.
Like you were saying, originally DM had the lead, but not anymore.
Not anymore, right. We see here now Pepperoni starting to take the lead here as well, but
nice pivot grab too.
DM Mark getting nice damage in as well. It's staying fairly even here.
Ooh,
nice using
position.
using that bomb there to actually sort of cover that he was jumping up in the
cheeky footstool to secure center stage too. I like that.
Always love a nice little footstool in there.
Oh, he says, "Get back here! Where are you running to?
Stop running, man! Come and face me like a man."
Why are you running? Oh, and that's why he's running. He doesn't want any of that up smash right there, sealing out the first stock. But 110% ain't anything to sneeze at too. All we need is probably a roller here, and he stocks curtains.
Absolutely, yeah. A very nice catch there from Pepperoni. He kind of was seeing kind of the jumping around that the two of them were doing, just threw that up smash to catch it. Very smart there.
52 already though, blink of an eye.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I haven't seen a roller attempt yet either, because what I noticed is that, Pepperoni's not shielding that much. He really isn't. He's being very aggressive on the ground. And he's committing to a lot of high lag options like dash attack. Oh, that was close.
Ooh.
But a roller could possibly get him and finish this bleeding. He needs to stop the bleeding right now.
Absolutely. I mean, we're seeing up to 90% here on Mark. Mark needs to close this one out, or else he could look like a stock down if Pepperoni gets another good catch.
Oh, no, not quite.
Some great DI here from Pepperoni, keeping himself alive. Oh, a bad air dodge, though.
I think he's donating to charity. That's what kind of...
That was a little bit of a charity event. Yeah. He was like, man, you had that stock. Sorry about that, DI.
Well, a very generous play, but we'll see if he comes to regret that game one. And we know that winning game one is a huge mental boost, too. So.
Oh, definitely. I mean, half the time we're not even seeing game threes these days. It's usually just whoever wins game one is winning game two. But here we go. Mark is starting to get some percent onto Pepperoni here, but a nice down smash there will catch that stock on Mark. And now he's at another disadvantaged state here. Another entire stock down practically.
Pepperoni is being hyper aggressive.
Very aggressive.
Mark's not being defensive enough in response. I'm not really seeing that many options that are intercepting, anti-air wise, or just sitting and punishing aggressive options and shield wise. And I guess another thing to consider is that Pepperoni's been good at punishing, if he sits in shield as well. A lot of these grabs, too.
Right, Pepperoni really great at landing that grab as soon as he's starting to see those shields pop up. Oh, just if it doesn't work, you use it again.
That's the first roller I've seen all game. And it was used in
quite poorly.
In an inopportune moment.
Quite poorly. Here we go, though. Pepperoni coming up to a really high percent here. We're going to want to see Mark finish this out. A nice catch. Oh, that doesn't quite kill.
Not the strong hitbox there.
Yeah, did not get the sweet spot on that, unfortunately. There's the roller. Nice. And that's a good roller you were looking for.
Did you see how he kind of paused a little bit, too? He's like, think about what you've done. Think about what you've done while you're in this position. And then he killed him.
I love the little BM. Just a slight little pause there.
Very nice. Fully inked Wolf. We'll see this damage get racked back on pretty quickly, but 110%. Oh, that could have done it.
Right.
If that was a strong hit, that would have done it.
I mean, Mark here with a rage as well coming in at this percent.
Sneeze at, but he's stepping on eggshells. He really is.
Definitely. I mean, a nice Wolf has a lot of really strong hits. A nice one of those lands, and that's this first game. And there it is.
Oh, that was so close. I thought he was actually going to survive that for a second. He seemed to be slowing down. But, Town, side blast zones, not very forgiving.
Definitely.
What do you want to see Mark correcting his playstyle going into this next game right here with us selecting stage and characters?
I think just sort of something you mentioned, Pepperoni, very aggressive, very
Yes.
kind of in-your-face player. Would like to see a bit more defensiveness from Mark. I mean, Inkling's not really much of a zone character, but we could try see maybe using the paint gun, using the bombs to kind of space him out a little bit more, space Pepperoni out.
And actually, we have a very skilled Inkling player. I'm not sure if he switched mains, but his name is Sphinx. And
yes.
when I was playing against Sphinx, because we would go head-to-head a lot in grand finals back when I was here. And what he would do a lot with hyper-aggressive players, he'll dash dance away from you, and when you commit, he'll roller back. And that roller every time will slap you in the ground, and he can either put on a tremendous punish or just kill you.
Absolutely.
And he needs to, he's overreaching, he's overextending, he's not taking into account that Inkling can punish you hard if you like that. I think he needs to capitalize on the options Inkling has to put you in a punish position so bad that he himself, Pepperoni, will be like, okay, let me think twice.
Right.
Be this aggressive from now on.
Yeah, definitely something where we could see a bit more of kind of defensive or a reactionary play, like you were saying, coming out from Mark here. A nice start though. He gets a good little string of hits there, getting a good 50% here.
This is
a bit better.
TSS game, I think, as well. We've been seeing a mix of newcomers. But I think now we're actually seeing two, stronger to see the veterans, right? I don't mean stronger in skill-wise because we've seen some very good players recently on stream. But these people, in terms of longevity in the scene in general, this is what we're kind of waiting for as well.
A nice, evenly matched game.
Exactly, where no one person.
Oh, good roller.
He's dead.
There we go. And these are.
What was I saying, Obi-Wan?
Yeah,
the good rollers.
These are the adaptations we were looking for from Mark. We're starting to see him kind of using the shield a bit more, block that hit, trying to get another hit back. I'm loving what we're seeing here from Mark here. He's just kind of trying to dash away, looking for his hits, blocking whatever Pepperoni tries to throw at him. And he's keeping this advantage up as well. He's starting to go aggressive.
He's starting the aggressive role. And he's saying, now it's my turn to give you no room to breathe.
Absolutely.
And lap you in percent. So
absolutely. Once he got that advantage, he was just going to go full aggressive. He's like, I have an entire stock to spare. I'm just going to try to get as much damage as possible.
Oh,
that was funny.
Yep. You're not being careful. You're not respecting my option of roller.
Absolutely.
Keep on doing high committal options while you're at kill percent. I'm not complaining.
Right.
That's what he's thinking right now, I'm pretty sure. Ooh.
Definitely. I mean, this is just a bad DI there, I guess.
Yeah,
but
I didn't have a kill spar.
Definitely something where Mark was in a state of just like, I'm going to stalk ahead. I'm just going to be fully aggressive, get as much damage as possible. If you try to commit to break this momentum, then I have options to punish that. And now we're starting to see a little bit back into a neutral game here.
Surprise! Look at this. Look at the change here. Even though this might end up being a little bit different at the end, risky.
Good block there.
Thankfully, it didn't end up him being punished too hard for it. But look at this, night and day from the last game. It really is.
Oh yeah.
Now it's his role to be aggressive. 2 stocks to 1. And I think the momentum is firmly shifted now.
Definitely.
In his favor.
This is a lot more interesting of a match. We might see a game 3 here, depending on how this is going to go.
I think it might, at the moment, at the way it's going right now, I think it's a certainty, not a might. So
absolutely.
Let's see if he gets another roller, which I know we've been seeing exponentially more usage this game. I have no doubt, he might bait out another high committal option and punish it. The next punch is the kill. He's at 113%. Wolf is not heavy.
And there it is.
What was I saying?
Caster curse, huh?
More like a psychic prediction.
Right, you spoke it into existence. Oh, but I loved what we saw right on that last stock, the neutral there from Mark. We can see how he wasn't really committing to anything. He was sort of waiting in his area, letting Pepperoni come to him. And that was sort of that defensiveness that we were talking about.
And he actually, as he started defensive and was starting to be really good on his punishes and not letting Pepperoni get away with as much aggressiveness, with as much hyperactivity. And then as Pepperoni was starting to reconsider his option, Mark was like, okay, now it's my turn.
Yeah.
So he actually reversed the roles.
Pepperoni started to get a little bit slower.
He's timid, timid,
exactly.
A little hesitant, and a little bit more in shield, which opened up to grabs. A little bit more sloppy on his approaches, which opened up to rollers, especially at kill percent. I think 2 of those stocks were taken by roller. I'm pretty sure.
I think
3.
All 3 of them were.
All 3 of them.
All 3 of them were.
Corrected. So again, that just goes to show. Perhaps that first game a bit of jitters, a bit of nerves.
Could be some nerves, yeah.
On stream, no less, but
absolutely.
Now I think it's gone, and now we're gonna see 2 players.
Oh, this is great. Absolutely. I'm really excited to see the Game 3 here. Not much we've seen. Have you seen many Game 3s today so far?
Almost every game has been a Game 3 with the exception of LBAs for me.
Really?
Yeah, so
okay.
I've had the pleasure of seeing a lot of close sets.
Most of the time, these beginnings of the tourney, there's a lot of just 2-0s, lots of 2-0s, and then it doesn't get to those Game 3s till we start getting to the higher rounds of winners.
Of course.
But I'm glad we're seeing a lot of Game 3s here today, and I'm happy to see another one.
Ooh, great roll read.
Oh, yeah.
Covering both sides, whether he neutral or attack it up, or, he rolled back in.
Oh, a nice little.
Definitely would have killed. Oh, yeah. Scarily close. Although he wouldn't have died, not at 76%. But again, I think now
jumping over these projectiles.
These two players, they're now hitting their peak now.
Absolutely.
That these two, they've sorted out the jitters, and now we're seeing, peak Pepperoni, peak Mark. to put it
Pepperoni, yeah, we can see him back kind of on his aggressive style here, but we're seeing a little bit more hesitancy from him. He's not going full sending it anymore, and he's trying to be careful. He's cognizant of that roller.
And that guaranteed punish.
Nice. Very good from Mark.
I'm not letting you land for free. You want to drop down with an air that doesn't connect? I'm just going to reverse. I'm just going to pivot grab.
Yeah, very good here from Mark. Love what we're seeing. He's definitely starting to get into his momentum. Needed a bit of time there, but he is looking better here.
Some good
Pepperoni, very good with this trap.
139, a back throw will do it.
Oh, unfortunately going the wrong way there.
But still, it's only a matter of time. That's it.
But a good, yep.
That's it. He stopped the bleeding fairly early, 245. That's something for Wolf to attack on his part.
Yeah, great punisher. As pressure there from Pepperoni, keeping him on that ledge, keeping him pressured. Oh, God.
What a great shot. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no. The mash.
We've been seeing a lot of SDs today, and it's been really unfortunate, especially in a pivotal moment like this. This is Game 3.
Right, trying to mash out of that roller, and just, I guess, a buffered side B sends him off the edge. That's an unfortunate one for Pepperoni. He's got to keep his head in the game, though. He can't let that get to him, and he's got to just play.
How can you not?
Play it in your head.
Already kind of. I mean, actually, no, we're getting back. We're clawing back slowly but surely, but to call it an uphill battle, we'll be calling it lightly.
Definitely an uphill battle for Pepperoni here, but we can see he's not letting up on the pressure. He wants to get very aggressive here, try to even this back up. But he's got to be careful. We saw before, if he gets too aggressive, we can see a big punish coming out from Mark.
We've been seeing a lot, those rollers. He'll dash back and he'll get those. And even if it's not a kill, it's damage he can't afford right now.
Ooh, very good little run back.
Of damage he can't afford. Now this is very much even. This is very much doable.
Yeah, Pepperoni doing exactly what he needed. He kept his head level, and oh my goodness, he has turned this back around. That SD did not bother him at all. He is A-okay, but he's got to be careful here. He's getting in a dangerous position.
He can't take another one of those.
Absolutely, another one of those would kill.
Yeah, it'll kill.
He's got a little bit more damage to go before he can make this a fully even match.
Oh, that was so scary. Oh my God, that was pixels. That was frames off.
Frames, and Pepperoni's going to be happy, and he's going to keep this advantage, keep the pressure.
Yeah, he likes this area. He likes.
Oh, careful of that roller. Oh,
no way. Oh
my goodness. Pepperoni has come back.
Pepperoni showing that.
No way.
That's nuance doesn't mean that you can't make it up in pure skill and grit.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness. What a match from Pepperoni here. An unfortunate SD, and he made it right back. He ran up that goddamn hill.
Yeah. I mean, what a clawing back from essentially being down 2 full stocks.
Yeah.
And to